get into it.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At their own 26-yard line.
Should be open. Put it down the slant.
Mahomes now
oh, that's wide open.
Rolling to his right. And
oh,
it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Yeah, nice play.
Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
That was so lucky. I don't know how I did not get sacked there.
Well, a glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And when you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week, because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
This kid actually knows what he's doing. This is X-Fact. I'm gonna get that right here. I'm getting 5 yards. Oh no.
Here's Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You better catch this Galloway's low.
Midfield, here's Mahomes.
Oh, Alshon's there.
Right.
Oh.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan
Whoa.
Shazier. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
Oh my god, he's being stretched.
Interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
I can't really talk about the corners.
He's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back.
Give me that. Let's go. Take that back. Let's go.
Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touch. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They start the drive with Peterson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down now, Dickerson. He'll have a first down past the 40.
He got a nice backfield.
Down at the 41-yard line.
I don't even know what's wrong.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Not pinch it. Very good. Glad I did
that.
that.
It's Griffin. He's got his man Sharp complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen.
I just stepped wrong. Run coming.
Facing a second and
oh my God, I'm so scared if this isn't wrong. Good. Yo,
Yo,
what?
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Dude, if I filled that gap.
Good for a Redskin first down.
Oh my, that's my fault, dude.
So
if I filled that gap,
as they've crossed into Miami territory,
I'd have been a loss. I'll screw for pass it though.
To throw is RG3. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
I didn't go on Jamal. That'd probably been a fumble.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I'm just gonna blitz. I don't want to run command.
First down.
Get that chase on.
Run with Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Man, this Jim clock.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Get that.
They'll run it.
Palomalu, bro.
And he takes it in.
Oh
touchdown, Washington. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Oh my. That's so unfortunate. I don't know what play I picked.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
This could work.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. These two teams all tied after 1.
I'm gonna say another word.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now it's Barkley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A first down carry for Barkley.
I don't know how.
Get this up only to about the 33.
That's my 91 overall.
Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
No. Oh, the CD Lamb was wide open.
Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I fumbled the bag. He saw me hurdle because I tried to throw the CD. I fumbled. Absolutely fumbled. That's touchdown.
They'll get this out to Barkley complete.
Let's go.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are
playing really good right now. Knock on wood. Never played this good.
And that makes the score 14.
This kid's good as well, so I'm kind of shocked I'm winning.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
Dude, no way.
Okay? You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Okay. I'm chill this clock. It's ball at half.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They run.
Let's go. No way he goes for it.
That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Right?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is
so he's going to run like some stupid out route.
Griffin.
Oh, how's that open? I thought I had a... That's my zone, actually. Damn.
Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Oh my... Please be stretch. Oh, it's inside zone. That's so unfortunate. Not about it.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Adrian Peterson.
Dude,
with his second touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
Oh, that's such a bad pass.
The goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here.
That was such a bad pass.
Opportunity, push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes going to throw. They'll roll him out.
Let's go. He's out of bounds, right?
Man open. It's the Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow.
Oh, dude, what?
18 big yards on that one and a Miami first.
Dude, he got out. I don't believe that.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket.
No! Oh, he read that so good. Oh, it's a pick 6.
Picked off around the 37.
Damn, Eric Ebron, you're slow.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Take that one out. Okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Come on, get down, get down, get down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
I can't mess this up. Oh my gosh. It's such a bold play goal.
Final shot before the half from
Oh my gosh, dude.
So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A 10 carry now for Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On 3rd down, Griffin.
Bro, I just suck at this. He didn't get it, though. He's 4th inches.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. There's Franco Harris. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Peterson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They run again on first down, Peterson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now it's Griffin. That's complete to Sharp. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
From the 24, Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
All right, get
They'll
down.
end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
13, Sunday. Chopper.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's Kellen Winslow. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey. You got three.
From the gun, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I should have lobbed it. Oh my
Tillman.
god. Yeah, that was
And a
lucky
big
though.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Damn. That's all right.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Willie Brown, the one to make the tackle. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Griffin. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now a run with Peterson.
I'm garbage at this game.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On second down, Barkley. Muscling free near the 40. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yellow, Mike 50. Hey, Ripple.
On second and 12, Mahomes rolling to his right. It's caught. Beckham. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 43. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw, Mahomes. It's caught by OBJ. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Big hit.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And kick the PAT. I'm just myself. Not one bit.
Elliott on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try to win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just
Can you get
saw
it?
there.
Dropped it. Let's go.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Just looking
This is
down at this with a
ballsy.
naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play.
Yep. See you, buddy. Game chat. See you. Boom. actually think I'm gonna end it. So I'll see you to the 0 viewers that have been in this stream for this entire time. I'll try and progress.